Nou vir iets anders, Ilze-Marie le Roux en kameraman Pierre van Zyl het vandag Bettiesbaai besoek waar die Bobbejane 'n warm besprekingspunt is. Kom ons kyk.
Hier in die omgewing van Bettiesbaai in die Overstrand-distrik saai die Bobbejane nie net van tyd tot tyd verwoesting nie, maar ook onmin onder die inwoners. Baie mense kan net nie tot 'n vergelyk kom oor die beste manier om die Bobbejane te hanteer nie. Die bekendste Bobbejaan mannetjie, Scarface, is onlangs van kant gemaak en dit het tot verdere ongelukkigheid gelei. Die besluit om Scarface van kant te maak is geneem nadat owerhede aangevoer het hy hou 'n gevaar vir die inwoners in. Die munisipaliteit het Human Wildlife Solutions aangestel om die situasie te monitor en die wêreldbekende primatoloog Dr. David Gaynor is gevra om 'n onafhanklike verslag saam te stel.
The one thing we know from the Cape Peninsula is the longer baboons spend in residential areas, the worse their welfare outcomes are, and the worse their survival is. You know, they get chased by dogs and they kill dogs sometimes, and the dogs kill them sometimes. They get knocked over by cars. An irate resident goes and shoots a baboon or poisons it. You know, that's the outcome for baboons in this sort of developed environment. So the strategy with the baboon monitors was to, as humanely as possible, is to keep the baboons out of the residential area for as long as possible.
Gaynor se verslag het bevind dat die Bobbejane op Bettiesbaai glad nie bang is vir mense nie en die aggressiewe rondjaag van die Bobbejane sal uitloop op die opbreek van die troppe. Die mede-stigter van die Bettiesbaai Baboon Action Group, Bied, is baie krities oor die munisipaliteit se hantering van die Bobbejane. Die owerhede word onder meer daarvan beskuldig dat hulle die Bobbejane met verfbalgewere verjaag.
If you've got an energy budget, say, just call it 1,000 calories. I've got to fill 1,000 calories. That's me. Otherwise, at the end of the day, I go hungry, okay? So, there's my 1,000 calories. I need to fill that in the day. But I'm already using 100 because I'm being chased. And so I'm using all that energy that I wasn't normally going to be used. Then I'm carrying a baby, so that's another, I'm a female, I'm carrying a baby, so that's another 100 right there because the extra effort that I'm carrying while I'm running. Then I've got the stress level, so that's another 150 there. And then I'm being kept in the cold shadow of the mountain, so that's another 100 that I'm not getting my energy, I'm using energy. And then I'm being kept on suboptimal forage, that's another 100 right there. At the end of the day, with your actions, maybe I'm getting 400, I don't know, 400 calories of my 1,000. This is a hypothetical scenario. A baboon knows the single best way to fill that 800 or the 600 calorie gap, whatever, is a loaf of bread. So what do? By chasing, you're actually creating a dependency and a more determined baboon to want to raid in the first place.
Gaynor sê daar moet gepoog word om die Bobbejane so ver moontlik uit die woonbuurte te hou. Een manier is om van elektriese omheining gebruik te maak.
You can't scare this generation into being frightened of human beings. You know? Baboons are too intelligent for that. Baboons don't become scared of people because you do nasty things to them or make them fear you. Baboons respond fearfully to an action, like you shooting them or hitting them or that. They respond to that action. They don't respond to the person. We're not going to scare this generation into becoming dehabituated. And I think the best thing that we can do for the baboons is to ensure that this generation, the youngsters that we see in this troop, spend their time in the natural habitat and don't learn to forage by breaking windows or going through dustbins or anything like that.
Een van die redes waarom sommige inwoners die Bobbejane wil verwilder, is omdat hulle bang is. Hulle val hulle kinders en troeteldiere aan. Meen in die opsig hou hulle nie 'n groter gevaar in as honde nie.
There's no question that a big male baboon, and our big male, the last one that was weighed, he was weighed at 43 kgs. Huge, impressive canines. There's no question at all that he's a scary-looking animal. Actually, and I'm talking about Scarface, he was not aggressive. how many dog bites are there? Dog bites. And yet people keep these vicious dogs, boerboels, in their houses with a 4-year-old little granddaughter. There's a boerboel, or there's a staffy, there's a pit bull, and you can only have, South Africa's got the highest fatality per capita of dog attacks in the world. And yet, baboons are dangerous.
'n Plaaslike eiendomsagent, Elsa Jacobs, woon al 11 jaar op Bettiesbaai en sy stem saam met Oxford.
Ek het al in my huis gekry wat ek so saam met 16 in 'n huis was en ek het geensins bedreig gevoel nie. Die mannetjie sal vir jou tande wys, maar hy is banger vir jou as jy vir hom. So wat jy doen is jy show hulle maar net uit en gewoonlik as jy begin skree en swaan dan begin hulle vir jou gemors los, maar as jy rustig uit jou huis dryf dan los hulle nie vir jou so groot gemors nie. Dit is vir my hartseer om te sien dat mense nie saam met hulle wil lewe nie, want ek meen ons lewe nou al baie lank saam met hulle en ja, hulle het 'n bietjie erger geraak, maar dit is nie onoorkombaar erger nie. Dit is regtig, dit is 'n leefstyl.
Die meeste mense hoop steeds daar sal 'n oplossing gevind word sonder om die Bobbejane te bedreig.
How can it possibly be such a problem for 22 baboons? Let's take out the little 4 juveniles. Let's call it 18 baboons over 15 kilometers. The community's broken over this. How is that possible? Are we not better than that?
Baie mense wag langer as gewoonlik vir hulle werkloosheidsversekering om uit te betaal. Ons bespreek dit hierna, so bly asseblief ingeskakel.